Whoa. Hey guys, today just doing a little bit of prep work for the upcoming maple syrup season. I have about 70 drop lines I believe that I need to make today. So what we're going to be doing is taking this tubing, cutting it up into 2 to 3 foot long sections and putting a T on one end, a T connector on one end, and a spile on the other end. That way when it does come time to actually tap the trees, we can go out in the woods, cut the line, splice this into it, and drill the hole in the tree and put the tap in the hole. So not too exciting, but it's stuff that has to get done every single year. So enjoy. Okay, so what I have here is some leftover tubing from previous years. I believe it may not be brand new. It may have been used as a lateral line in the past. But this year it's going to be used as drops for me. Oh, you know what? Let's see here. I think I already have some of these cut up. Maybe not. I got one cut up. What a mess. This is all cut into different lengths. Okay. Alright, let's get going. Okay, so I've got my bucket of parts and tools that I'm going to need here today. The big thing is my little tubing tool. Needs to be greased a little bit, but it'll work. Next, bag of T connectors, some more T connectors, and last, bag of check valve spiles. I don't think I have enough of those, so I think I have some left over. Oh, here we go. Some more check valve spiles, and then some regular old black spiles that I used to use. So, what a mess. So what we're going to be doing is cutting off about a 2 to 3 foot section of tubing. And taking a T, and this is why this tool really is invaluable. With this tool you can just put the tubing in one side, make sure it's cranked down, open it up, put the T in the other side, like so, and gotta make sure it goes in straight. Of course, it never works out like it should, right? Not when you're trying to show somebody. The key is to get it to go in straight right off the get-go. And you squeeze it together. And now you've got a nice T that will not come out of there. As hard as you pull that, you've got to cut that out of there. And then on the other end, we do the same thing with a spile. And I don't know, maybe it's all marketing. Everybody seems to really like these clear check valve spiles. They have a ball in there that prevents backflow. So the sap comes out of the tree down into this tube and then down into your collection barrel. And sometimes when the flow is real heavy, these tubes will back up, and this prevents sap from going back into the tree, which supposedly keeps bacteria out of the tree, which keeps the hole open longer throughout the season and thus gets you more sap throughout the season. I don't know, maybe it's all marketing, but I didn't really notice any difference. But I don't really keep track like a lot of people do, exactly how much sap they're getting and what their flow rate is and all that good stuff. So we just do the same thing with the check valve. Stick that in there. Helps to have 3 hands. And just put that on. And that is 1 drop made up. So I've got about, I don't even know, I'm going to make maybe 60 of them here today. And that should get me pretty close to what I need. I should have been counting. I've got no idea how many I just made. How close were you guys watching that? Because that's not supposed to happen. So you gotta be a little careful. Nice sharp knife, and I don't know if this will come out on camera. Without cutting your fingers, you gotta slice down the tubing. A razor blade, an X-Acto knife, or a real sharp knife. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to mar the fitting, because that'll might leak if you use it again. I guess you could just cut the fitting off and throw it away. They only cost, I don't know, 25 cents each. 25 cents is 25 cents. And let's do it right this time. There, that's what it's supposed to look like. Alright, so that's it. Drop lines are all made. The 3 new barrels I bought that were fairly clean now are completely sanitized, and I think we're ready to go. It looks like we're going to be tapping maybe around the week February 12th to the 17th, somewhere in there, if the long range forecast holds out. But you know how that goes. So hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll start boiling some maple syrup, because we're out. We gave all ours away, or we sold it all. We gave our last quart to our UPS delivery guy, because he stops by the house a couple times a week, and he knows us real well now. So last time I saw him around Christmas time, I was like, hey, hold on, Tim, I'm going to run downstairs, grab you some maple syrup. And I just grabbed a jar and not even looking, but it was our last jar. And so this morning I woke up and I went downstairs and I made some French toast and a nice sausage patty and some bacon, and out of maple syrup. So yeah, the season can't come soon enough as far as I'm concerned. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next video.